Hello, internet friends. Well, it looks like the alternative media is running with the story that people who get these transition surgeries are miserable and they want to transition back, and they're all belly aching about how much money it's going to cost. All right, guys. So first of all, the research was out years and years ago, probably like more than 30 years ago, that people who got transition surgeries were miserable. And some of the hospitals closed, the ones that I know of. At least there was one in Portland that I worked at for a short while that did the transition surgeries, and they closed when the research came out that people were miserable. And then the alternatives media is belly aching about the cost. I'm like, you know something? We don't have any control over what the costs are and who's going to pay for what. So just stop belly aching about it. I don't want to hear it. Don't give a shit. Unless you're going to go do something and you're trying to rally the troops, yeah, that's a good reason. But just to sit there and bellyache, don't do it. Just spare me. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, and then before I wrap up this video, I want to get to the point of why people are getting these surgeries. People are getting these surgeries because they are convinced that their external appearance is making them miserable, and it's not. If you are miserable on the inside, you have to grab yourself by the front of your shirt and you have to ask yourself why you're being miserable. And sometimes it's a situation you're in. You know, if you're in an abusive situation where you're being abused, well, that'll make you miserable. But if you're not in a situation where you're being abused, is it because you're alone and you don't have any friends? Well, why don't you have any friends? Are you insensitive to people? Do you say stupid shit that pisses people off? Do you try too hard to get people to get low-hanging fruit to like you, and all they do is just irritate you and disappoint you? You know, why are you miserable? You got to think about that. And, you know, they have all these, mental health problems and whatever. No. This is something that you just got to grab yourself by the front of the shirt and you have to ask yourself a lot of really hard questions. And then you have to make yourself happy. Well, what am I going to do to be happy? What makes me happy? And you're just going to have to love yourself. That's just it, folks. Love yourself no matter what. If you're short, tall, thin, fat, male, female, it doesn't matter. Happiness is an inside job. All right, internet friends, I look forward to your comments. Thanks for listening.